Next up is one of my favorites, the OG mode, Play Now Online.
Meet your Play Now Online MVP, Jay Off the Rip. We are so excited to welcome Jay to 2K TV. Congratulations, Jay, for winning this 2K TV award for Play Now Online. Over 3,000 wins. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. I'm feeling good.
The scene is being set in Memphis, Tennessee at the FedEx Forum. The Suns taking on the Grizzlies. For Phoenix, they're playing with terrific focus to start the year. Their hard work from the summer is paying off. Grizzlies, Suns is next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Portis in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow. The pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And here's Morant, outside Bane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Well, I'll tell you what, you never want to foul Bane in the act. He is automatic at blocked.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Here's Morant, following the score by Phoenix, and he gets that one.
Yeah, it's so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Morant against Booker. Outside Durant, from outside the arc. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 5.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Durant, no good. Outside Durant. Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunities, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of this game. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Now here's Booker from the stripe. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker. Give him 8.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Morant against Booker for 3. Jackson can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. Up top, Booker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Durant. Beyond the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Main, the pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Booker on the take. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Durant. The rebound by Edey.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Back to Durant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Durant's got 10.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Edey. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Rejected by Bol. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Morant drops them both. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Morant against Booker. Now Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Bane. The 3-ball. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring number.
Morant. No luck on that one. Solid defense from Bol. The Suns lead by 4. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Now here's Booker. The kick to Durant. The rebound by Edey. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Down low. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Can't get it to fall.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss. Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bane surveying the D. Here's Edey. gets it to go from 8 feet.
Well, he's a great finisher around the rim. You just can't let him get the ball that close.
Booker against Morant. Over to the wing. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Booker, pass to Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Payne with it. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Bobby Portis out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Bol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. KD out here flexing on people. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Bol against Clark. Rejected by Bol. Durant inside, guarded by Aldama. And again, it's Kevin Durant. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Pippen, Booker defending. Pippen, pass to Kennard. That three's off the mark. Phoenix leading by 8. Durant owning the inside.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
For Memphis, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Kennard against Beal. From deep, Morant. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 7 rebounds in the game. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now here's Morant. Kennard outside. Pass to Aldama. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. And he's able to get it back. Just 4 to shoot. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Wells, defended by Portis. Aldama outside, looking to end the run. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Bol's got 8 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Tries again. Rejected by Bol. Outside for Booker. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Clark. He's all alone. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Durant pass to Bowl, and that one drops for him.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Wells, the pass to Aldama. Soft touch off the glass. Aldama's got his first bucket in this one.
And at 7 feet tall, Aldama can burn you inside. Even with the contact, he's tough to contain at times.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Outside Morant. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Here's Aldama. And the 3 off target.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And Durant with the big finish.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Morant. Rejected by Bowl. They recover it. And the basket by Clark. The Suns lead by 10. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Aldama. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Bowl covering. And it's Edey missing. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. 1:50 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Morant. He got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Up top, Durant, defended by Jackson. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. The kick to Durant. Fires the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 11. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
Now, early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Pippen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Phoenix leading by 11. Here's Durant. Kevin Durant, unfazed by the D.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Pippen. Booker defending. Rejected by Bull. Pass to Durant. To the middle. And finished off by Bull.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
Here's Edey. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson against Bull. Jackson can't get it to go.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Phoenix up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 36 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked. Not tonight.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Wells. Still no points. And another three for Memphis.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Lets it fly. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Morant, the pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture him.
Left side, Booker. He's feeling it. That's good from Durant on the assist from Booker. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Beal, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Moran against Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And he recovers it, and he gets it back. Wells misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Durant, no good. Grizzlies trail by 11. In transition, here they come. Here's Bane, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good on the bucket.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Durant with it. Back to Booker. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Durant's shot is off.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Booker looking around. Back to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 44.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Now here's Bane. Give him 8. Here's Edey. And it's in, off the glass. Edey's got 6 points.
What a passer Bane has become.
Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Edey. Now Bane, hounded by Beal. Beal against Bane. Edey. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A minute 42 left in the third. The deep three from Durant. Memphis with a rebound. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Bagley, no good. Phoenix leading by 12. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Durant's got 55. Here's Pippen. Booker defending. And it's Aldama off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. Here's Pippen. Morant surveying the floor. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Aldama. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Clark outside. Pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Well, Morant is so athletic that he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Booker finds Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And good whistle there.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight. And both free throws good for Durant.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Morant. Rejected by Bol. And so it's Phoenix with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Bol in at the 5, down low.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Now here's Jackson. Shoots over Durant. Jackson gets the bucket.
Jackson doesn't need much time to get off his shot. Quick release.
Durant against Jackson. Durant, the pass to Portis. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Here's Morant. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And finished off by Bol.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
Now here's Bane. Beal with some nice D. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Inside. Outside for Booker. Oh, stolen by Morant. Now here's Jackson. Outside Morant. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Durant, the pass to Bol. The kick to Durant. Lets it go from the wing. Pass to Bol. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Now here's Morant. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Booker.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Wells. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, tough work on the offensive glass. Jackson Jr. being rewarded for his efforts there.
Outside Durant. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the paint. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Suns lead by 18. On the wing, Durant. Down low. Oh, deflected.
Memphis foul. 80. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Bol. Hard. He's checked in for Memphis.
At the line. For 2.
And Bol. Drops them both. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And how about Desmond Bane, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Outside Bol. Back to Durant. Left side Bol. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Wells. Rejected by Bol. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bol. Morant, he's checked in for Kennard. Timeout called. Memphis.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Payne with it. Durant covering. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Jackson outside. The three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now here's Durant. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Bull. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. He blocks it again.
Swatting him away. He's been a force on defense all game long.
He's now tied for second all-time on the list for most blocks in a game. Here's Wells, defended by Portis. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Now here's Jackson. Going inside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Durant with it. Defended by Jackson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Bold.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Left side Booker. Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
KD, you were really setting the table for your teammates. Was that a conscious decision?
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't. In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. apple ting and I heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker than knees are hello. They always wanna catch up on reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slap me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit.
I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you the go. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Spot in Glencoe, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving lessons though, showing better ways. Orange juice and is with the shades closed. We been on some other, get money, I suppose.
I said they were coming for us, but me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slide with me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Powell pulls it in. Dort against Dunn. Nice defense from Dort.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Shoots over Powell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside, here's Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Williams. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Leonard. And the rejection by Holmgren. Dort against Dunn. Right block shot. Dort misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Here's Dunn. Dort grabs the miss.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Holmgren finds Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
No good on that one. And the Thunder with some changes.